Are we about to witness one of the biggest price plunges in XRP's history? Ripple whales have just offloaded 90 million tokens, and the market is buzzing. Could we be heading towards a $1.50 price point? Stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, I'm breaking down every twist and turn of this developing story. Welcome back to Zaki Crypto Update, the channel where we cut through the noise and deliver the hard-hitting crypto insights you need to navigate this ever-changing market. Today, we're diving deep into the latest XRP drama. Massive whale sell-offs, a brutal 10% drop in just 24 hours, and what it means for the near-term future of Ripple. If you're serious about staying ahead in crypto, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned investor, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts as we unravel this story. Let's start with the basics. XRP, Ripple's native token, has been on a wild ride recently. Over the past week alone, we've seen XRP's price drop by more than 20%, and in the last 24 hours, it tumbled by a staggering 10% to settle around $2.04. But what's really making waves are the actions of the big players, the whales. Data indicates that in the past day, addresses holding between 10 million and 100 million XRP have collectively sold off around 70 million tokens. Meanwhile, those holding between 100,000 and 1 million XRP have trimmed their positions by an additional 20 million tokens. This massive liquidation amounts to over 90 million XRP being dumped into the market. Now, why should you care? Whales typically swoop in to buy the dip when prices falter. But here, they're doing the opposite, selling their tokens. This behavior sends a strong signal. The big players are not confident in an imminent price recovery. With such heavy offloading, the market sentiment is turning decidedly bearish, and many investors are beginning to wonder if a plunge to $1.50 or even lower might be on the horizon. As we zoom out, it becomes clear that this isn't just a minor correction. We're witnessing a significant market shift where even the traditionally dip-buying whales are choosing to cash out. This raises an important question. Is this the beginning of a prolonged downtrend for XRP? Let's break down what's happening on the technical side. One of the most telling signs is that XRP has now breached the lower trend line of its descending parallel channel. For those who might not be as familiar with technical analysis, think of a descending channel as a tunnel that the price has been confined within. When it breaks through the lower boundary, it's a clear sign that the downward momentum is intensifying. In addition, the MACD indicator is flashing red. We're seeing a strong bearish momentum, with the MACD line in negative territory and the histogram firmly in red. For many technical analysts, this is a recipe for more pain ahead. It's a classic signal that the bears are tightening their grip on XRP, making it likely that we could see further declines. Furthermore, let's talk about the Relative Strength Index, or RSI. XRP's RSI has dipped into oversold levels, which, under normal circumstances, might hint at a potential rebound. However, when you layer on the context of whale sell-offs and a generally gloomy market sentiment, the oversold condition could simply be a temporary stall rather than a clear signal for recovery. In simpler terms, even though the technicals might suggest that XRP is due for a bounce, the lack of buying support from whales paints a different picture. Now, one crucial level to keep an eye on is the support at $1.77. If XRP manages to hold this level, we might see a period of consolidation where the price bounces around. But if the selling pressure persists and this support is broken, then the next key price points come into focus, a drop towards $1.50 and potentially even down to $1.39. So, to summarize this segment, the technical indicators, from the descending channel breakout to the bearish MACD and oversold RSI under pressure, all converge on a single story. XRP is under heavy bearish pressure, and without significant buying support, we might see a further slide. But technical analysis isn't the only piece of this puzzle. Macro factors also play a significant role in shaping XRP's trajectory. The broader cryptocurrency market is currently in a state of uncertainty and fear. With global economic conditions remaining volatile and investor sentiment at an all-time low, panic selling isn't just confined to XRP, it's a trend across all coins. One of the biggest off-chain stories affecting XRP is the ongoing legal battle between the SEC and Ripple. Any progress or lack thereof in this case can have outsized effects on investor confidence. For instance, if there's any hint of a favorable outcome for Ripple, we could see a turnaround. Conversely, Delays or negative rulings would only add fuel to the bearish fire. Take a moment to imagine the scenario. Whales who normally would swoop in to accumulate XRP on dips are instead cashing out because they're uncertain about the legal outcome and the overall market mood. This scenario underlines a critical point. The recovery of XRP isn't just about technical levels or historical price data. It's also deeply intertwined with real-world legal and macroeconomic developments. Adding another layer to the analysis is the concept of market consolidation. Despite the ongoing downtrend, there are moments, even in bear markets, when we see short relief rallies. These are typically driven by sporadic buying from retail investors or small institutions who see a discount in the market. However, as long as the big whales remain on the sidelines, these rallies tend to be brief and unsustainable. Now, what does all this mean for XRP's future? According to analyst VIPros TR, there's a critical support zone around $1.25. This zone is where we might expect to see buying interest ramp up again, a potential trigger for a bullish reversal that could push XRP past $3 and possibly even towards its all-time high of $4.22. But for that kind of move, the broader market sentiment must shift dramatically from fear to optimism. The current narrative is one of uncertainty, and until that sentiment improves, a significant rebound remains unlikely. The takeaway here is that while there is potential for recovery, it hinges on several factors converging at the right time. Without a reversal in market sentiment or a breakthrough in the SEC case, the downward pressure on XRP is likely to persist. In essence, while there might be brief rallies here and there, the overall environment isn't currently conducive to a robust recovery. Looking ahead, there are a few key scenarios we need to keep an eye on, with whales actively offloading and technical indicators showing a strong bearish bias. The possibility of XRP sliding further towards and even below the $1.50 mark remains high. Investors should monitor the support levels closely. If the $1.77 support fails, then the next immediate target becomes $1.50, with $1.39 as a potential lower bound. In many cases, after such a steep drop, the market might enter a consolidation phase. This means that while the price might not rebound immediately, it could stabilize around lower levels. In this scenario, traders could watch for a gradual accumulation before a decisive trend reversal. The critical level to watch here is the $1.25 zone. A bounce off this level could indicate that the market is starting to digest the current sell-off and may prepare for a rebound. Perhaps the most unpredictable factor is the outcome of the SEC versus Ripple case. Any significant news here, whether it's progress that builds confidence or a setback that deepens the uncertainty, could be the tipping point for XRP. Additionally, broader economic trends and shifts in investor sentiment across the crypto market will play a crucial role. A sudden shift to a more bullish environment, possibly triggered by global economic improvements or a surge in institutional interest, could reverse the current downtrend. Even in the midst of a downtrend, we have to acknowledge that short-term relief rallies are possible. These temporary upticks can be deceptive. They might give the illusion of a turnaround, but without strong buying support, these moves are often short-lived. It's essential for investors to remain cautious and not mistake these brief rallies for a sustained recovery. Let's also consider the broader implications for the market. When major whales decide to exit their positions rather than buy the dip, it sends a ripple effect, pun intended, across the altcoin landscape. If XRP, one of the most heavily traded and closely watched cryptocurrencies, is showing signs of severe weakness, it could foreshadow similar behavior in other altcoins. This might be a signal for investors to reassess their portfolios and risk exposure during such turbulent times. So, what should you do if you're holding XRP or considering jumping in? First and foremost, it's crucial to keep a level head. Crypto markets are inherently volatile, and while bearish trends can be nerve-wracking, they also present potential buying opportunities if you can pinpoint the right entry levels. Make sure to keep an eye on the technical support zones, especially that critical $1.25 area, as well as staying updated on any legal developments that could serve as catalysts for a rebound. Remember, every dip in the market is a double-edged sword. On one side, it represents risk and uncertainty, but on the other, it can offer an attractive entry point for disciplined investors who are in it for the long haul. All right, folks, let's wrap this up. Today, we broke down the massive 90 million XRP sell-off, explored the technical signals pointing towards a possible slide to $1.50 or even lower, and discuss the macro factors, including the crucial SEC case, that are influencing Ripple's trajectory. What's your take? Do you believe the whale's exit is a precursor to a deep bearish phase, or do you see a consolidation that might set the stage for a bullish turnaround? If you found this analysis insightful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Zaki Crypto Update, and leave a comment below with your predictions for XRP's next move. And don't forget to join our community where we dive even deeper into crypto trends every week. In our next video, we'll explore another hot topic shaking up the crypto world, so stay tuned for more in-depth insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.